Brother Hani طاہر from Palestine sent few questions, and he's asking in the first question, is there any instructions or certain rules and laws were made for the Holy Prophet ﷺ in particular without other Muslims, or the other Muslims didn't have to follow, or they were not allowed to follow? And what is the wisdom in that specification? And in mentioning the verse, yes, he gave this example, and
this example doesn't apply to Rasulullah. This is for all the Sahaba, for all Muslims, particularly after a state of war. But first of all, let me tell you that Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam started marrying more than once after he has reached already an old age, because he married Hazrat Khadija radhiyallahu ta'ala anha, and during her lifetime the first revelation was revealed to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So at that time, as early as that, he was already 40. And Hazrat Khadija radhiyallahu ta'ala anha lived long after. And just before migration to Mदینہ, she died. So Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam should have been about 52. So all the allegations of the Western scholars, etc., are totally falsified by this state of affairs. Why he was granted to marry more than one wife, more than 4 wives, was mainly because it was a custom that if from an Arab tribe a woman is given to somebody, then the whole tribe would take sides with that person. Particularly in case of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it meant that 9 major tribes of Arabia, having given their daughter to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, were bound in relation to him. And in this case, I mean, this is a normal custom with Arabs, that they took special regard to their relationship. So Ahmad sallallahu alaihi wasallam married 9 times, not for any personal gains, but it was a burden on him. Many of his wives were old, and he had to keep justice between all the 9 wives, and it was rather a burden on him. And some Western scholars have definitely mentioned this fact. It's impossible to allege anything of bad purpose to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because these are the facts that I'm telling you, which show that he did it with deep wisdom and carried the load. So that is why he was granted permission to marry more than 4 wives. As far as the common Muslims are concerned, it says Masna wa Thulatha wa Ruba. You may marry 2-2 or 3-3 or 4-4. Now, Masna wa Thulatha wa Ruba? Huh? What do you mean by this? No.
No, I have no objection.
I think no, but I must tell you this as well, that one is not mentioned in this, but it is mentioned at the end. This verse is packed on either side with the warning that you must do justice. If you fear Allah tuqsitu fil yatama, only then you are permitted. Because justice is most important. And then in the end, if you can't maintain justice, then better you have only one wife. So Islamic teaching is full of deep wisdom, mashallah. Secondly, people don't realize that it was not in fact a permission to marry more than once. It was a restriction on Arab custom, which was permitted to marry even 20 wives, 100 wives and so on. So that was advantageous to them as far as the financial condition was concerned. More wives, you earn more, and you become a greater Sardar. So people don't realize that it is a restriction rather than a permission to marry more than once. In the end it says one, if not, no justice, stick to one. Got it?